Hello and welcome to our candy and snack store. Is there anything I can help you look for today? Okay, so you'd like to have a look at a variety of different items? Of course. So as I go look for those sorts of items, would you be interested in trying this week's sampler plate? Of course, I'm more than happy to take you through the items. So on this plate we have 5 items. We have over here a piece of white cheddar Garretts Popcorn. Here we have a pineapple Jaffa style cake. Here we have a Vic Count. Over here, this little item is a raspberry milk chocolate licorice. And this here is an Earl Grey tea flavoured cookie. Do these sound good? Of course. So what I'll do, I'll pop the plate down. And you can feel free to try any and all of the samples. Okay. Alright. Okay. You'd like to have a look at the Earl Grey Biscuit? Of course. So these are a new item to our store. These are by Pepperidge Farm. Have you tried these before? Okay, alright. So these have a beautiful, typical, strong, classic bergamot and Earl Grey tea flavour. These have a melt in the mouth chocolate as well as a beautifully crumbly texture. The biscuit is light and buttery and the Earl Grey is strong. These might be the perfect cup of tea biscuit. These are beautifully packaged in this beautiful soft blue lavender colour. These are a limited edition item and these feature creamy milk chocolate, the taste of Earl Grey tea and a hint of vanilla. And these are just a really lovely treat. You get 12 cookies in here, which is a really nice portion. They're the perfect size to snack on or to have with a cup of tea. These, arguably, flavour-wise, are stronger in flavour than quite a few teas I've had. What do you think of that cookie? You like it? Very good. Has a really wonderful aroma and a very surprising but lovely flavour to it. It's very rich but not overly so. So you'll be taking this one? Okay, fantastic. I'll just pop this item down. You can have a look at it if you like. Okay, so whilst we're on that sort of theme, you seemed quite happy with that biscuit. Let me show you one that's a little bit similar. So, this isn't new to our store, but let me know if you've tried this one. This is Fox's Biscuits, a company that's been around since 1853. And these are Viennese milk chocolate biscuits. Are you familiar with these? Okay. So these have a really rich flavour to them. The chocolate is very creamy, quite strong, but melt in the mouth. And the cookies are very, very buttery and crumbly. These are a perfect cup of tea biscuit, or just pleasant to snack on. So Foxes make a variety of different lovely cookies. They make milk chocolate rounds, as well as all sorts of different flavoured cookies. But these ones are a lovely classic. Just a very nice, beautiful combination of that crumbly biscuit that's buttery and flavoursome with that lovely melt-in-the-mouth chocolate. These are quite rich, but very delicious. I'll tell you a little bit about them. Now, shape-wise and size-wise, they're quite similar to the Pepperidge Farm cookies that you just tried, if that helps for reference. So these are Viennese biscuits sandwiched with milk chocolate. A little bit of information about Foxes. At Foxes, we understand that every biscuit needs to give you a little moment of pleasure. That's why we have used our expertise developed since 1853 and high-quality ingredients such as the delicious milk chocolate and the rich butter to bake our melt-in-the-mouth Viennese for you to enjoy. So you get quite a few in here, and they're served in a tray. How do these sound? These sound good? Fantastic. Let me know what you think. Alright, you said you wanted some snacks? Okay, like crisp style? Okay. Alright, so we do have a new item in this week. Let me know if this suits your flavour preference. Now, I've not tried these myself yet, but many customers have said that these are just lovely. So these are from Jack and Jill, and these are called Chippy, and these are garlic and vinegar flavoured corn chips. So these are from the Philippines. A really nice, sizable and sturdy bag. And these are packaged with a beautiful, vibrant green with shades of yellow for the corn chips here. So let me know, what do you think about corn snacks? You like them? Great. There's a lot of really delicious corn snacks from so many countries. Monster Munch from the UK are a pretty great example of a nice corn crisp. But there's all sorts of delicious corn crisps, and I really think that corn being the base rather than potato can add a really lovely pairing of flavour to whichever flavours are already in the crisp. I find that it fuses really well, adds a touch of sweetness and a little bit of texture. So what do you think about this one? Is garlic and vinegar something you'd like to try? You'll have a think on this one? Of course. Okay. Let's see. What about this one? So this is from Tato. This is an individual bag of crisps, and these are called Hunky Dories. There is a very similar crisp that's made by another company in the UK. So these have a very strong salt and vinegar flavour to them, and they're on a crinkle crisp. And these are quite thick, and I think the thickness of the crisp, as well as it being crinkly, really adds that salt and vinegar flavour. It really helps the flavour hold on. So if you happen to like really strong salt and vinegar crisps, then I would suggest these to you. I believe the brand I'm now thinking of is McCoy's, which is the similar brand to this one. So Tato are an Irish brand. They make all sorts of crisps that are classics, similar to some British brands, including Walker's. But this is their version of McCoy's. So I'll let you know what it says on the back. Tato Hunky Dories aren't like those other scrawny crisps. Feel the bag. They're thicker, heavier, and ready to squash the rumble in your stomach with massive ridges of flavour and obscene crunchiness. These have a lot of texture to them, not only from the crinkle style itself, but from the slight grittiness of the salt and vinegar. And it really is actually a nice sizable bag. It is quite hefty. I believe this is about 37 grams. So what do you think about this one? You'd like to give this one a go? Fantastic. I'll pop this one down for you. You'd like to have a look at the Vic Counts? No problem. These ones are over here. Okay. So the Vic Count you tried is from the company, I believe it's Lions. And Lions make lots of delicious sweet treats, but the Vic Count is a classic item from them. So what you tried is a biscuit base with mint flavoured filling covered in a chocolate flavoured coating. So I myself am quite particular when it comes to mint and chocolate, but I think that this is one of the best combinations of mint and chocolate. The cream in this is what pairs the mint and chocolate so well. It really calms it down, and you get this beautiful balance between those two classic flavours. Instead of them being muddled together, they feel very individual in their own right. These are beautifully packaged in foil. Let's grab one here for you to have a look at. And I think that adds a really nice touch to the biscuit itself. It's really nice to snack on. There's a slight hump at the top of the Vic Count, and that's typical of the biscuit, and that's where a portion of the cream is, just under the chocolate. So what did you think of this one? You liked it? Fantastic. You get quite a few biscuits inside here, and it's a really unique take on this classic flavour pairing. I don't think you'll taste anything quite like this. It says 7 baked biscuits with a mint cream layer covered in a smooth milk chocolate flavoured coating. The chocolate in this tastes really lovely too. So you'll be taking this one? Fantastic. Okay, let's have a look at this item. So this isn't new to our store, but it is very popular with our customers. Have you tried this? Okay, so this is Tonic Snowballs. These are coconut covered marshmallows. So these are a spongy style snack. So there's no actual sponge cake inside them, but they do feel spongy. Kind of think of a snowball if you've tried one of those, but without the cake. It's just a dome of coconut and marshmallow cream. So you get quite a few in here. Now Tonics make a lot of classic items, including the caramel wafer. But this is another classic from theirs. So it looks like you get roughly 4 in here. Now these are really lovely. There's so much texture going on, and the texture comes from the desiccated coconut that is covering the snowball, and the snowball itself is very squishy, and the flavour is very reminiscent of marshmallow fluff. Now that marshmallow fluff flavour is calmed down by the very gentle, lovely flavour of that desiccated coconut. Let's have a look at the ingredients. So there's a little bit of cocoa powder here. I've not had these in quite a while, so I guess there's a slight chocolate flavour to them. But from my memory, the main star flavour here is marshmallow with a slight hint of coconut. So how does this item sound? You'd like to try this one? Fantastic. I'll just pop this to the side for you. Right there. Alright, so let's have a look at some other items for you. We have this item also from Tato, and this is Tes Skips. So this is a prawn cocktail flavoured crisp. This flavour is very popular in the UK and I suspect Ireland. Now this has a lovely maize base flavour to it. Now I've not had Tato's version of Skips, but if they're anything like the other version of Skips, this is going to be a melt in the mouth crisp. It has a really nice flavour to it. It doesn't taste particularly seafood-like or fish-like in general. It's just a very nice flavour. There is a hint of shrimp or prawn to it, but it's also quite tangy and salty too. So it's certainly, I would say, not an overwhelming flavour. This is a nice little bag, about 17 grams. There's a little less heft to it than the Hunky Dories, which are about 20 grams more. This is just a nice little snack. Have you tried prawn cocktail crisps before? Okay. Certainly an interesting flavour, but they're very delicious, and I would highly suggest a flavour of prawn cocktail in either Walker's with a nice bright pink bag or with Skips. It's the best way, I think, to try a prawn cocktail flavour. I would say the Walker's version of prawn cocktail is a lot stronger, but it almost tastes a little bit more tomato based. And Skips are a little bit more tangy with that flavour of delicate prawn cocktail. A lot of texture going on with Skips. You'd like to give this one a go? Fantastic. Okay, let's pop that down. So is there anything else from the sample plate that you'd like to have a look at? Pineapple cake, of course. These are just here. So we've had all sorts of Jaffa style cakes stocked in our store. This one is new to us and it is, I believe, Greason's Pineapple Soft Cakes. So the flavour of the chocolate of this one is a little richer and stronger, a little bit closer to dark chocolate, which is pretty typical on Jaffa style cakes, but milk chocolate is also very common on that too. So this is a nice tangy pineapple flavour. And what did you end up thinking about this one? You liked it? The flavour of the pineapple goes surprisingly well with the dark chocolate. You'll find Jaffa style cakes in orange, cherry, strawberry, raspberry, and now pineapple. It's a really nice flavour combination. The pineapple, I think, isn't too strong. What did you think? And it has a lot of flavour and texture going on. You have the spongy, almost foaminess of the cake. You have the slight crackle of the chocolate on top. And you have the squishiness of the pineapple gel in the middle. So you get 2 packets inside this box. And this is a very sizable box of about 300 grams. So you'll get several Jaffa style cakes in this box. You like to take this? Fantastic. It can be fun to try different snacks from time to time. Let's see, something else you might like. How about this? So another new item that we have to our store are these ube flavoured mini wafer bites. So have you tried ube before? Okay, now this has a bit of earthiness to it and a lot of sweetness. Even though it is gel-like or jam-like, it's a little bit more subtle in its flavour. It's not as strong as, let's say, the pineapple Jaffa style cake. It's a little bit more subtle, and it just pairs as a more delicate, not as sweet snack. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more earthy, not as sweet perhaps, maybe a little bit more somewhere in the middle, then you might like these. This is quite a nice hefty bag, and this item is from Indonesia. Now I believe this company makes quite a few different flavoured mini wafer bites, but this is just the flavour that we have in stock here at the moment. These sound good. Fantastic. I'll just pop these to the side for you. You'd like to have a look at the licorice bites? Of course. So these are one of my new favourite snacks. Did you end up liking these? Oh, great. So these are an Australian snack, and these use raspberry flavoured licorice. So these have a beautiful, tasty flavouring to them. The chocolate is rich, creamy, milky, tastes very high quality, but it pairs so perfectly with the raspberry flavour. I'll let you know a little bit of information about these. So these use no artificial flavours. They're 200 grams, and these are by the company Darryl Lee or Darryl Leah. These are palm oil free. Now these do come in a variety of different flavours. However, this is the one that we have right now. It says, better chocolate has to mean better for everyone. That's why we're proud to tell you that all our products are 100% palm oil free. That means our products make it better for precious rainforest and endangered animals like orangutans. So when you enjoy your favourite Darrell treats, they'll taste good and do good too. The choices you make can change the world. What do you think? Beautiful flavours throughout, nice solid chocolate, a nice wonderfully flavoured licorice, not too strong, just a really nice refreshing raspberry flavour, ever so slightly tart, very fruity, wonderful texture to it. That chocolate is absolutely exceptional, I think. You'd like to get this one? Fantastic. I'm so glad you like this one. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to have a look at? Of course, our store is full of snacks and sweets for you to have a look at. I am more than happy to help you find your snacks of choice. So you liked the Wafer Bites, or at least the idea of them. So I wanted to show you these. So these are also purple sweet potato flavoured wafers. So this is a purple sweet potato flavoured wafer. I've not tried these myself, but if you've had, I believe they used to be called Pink Panthers, but they also just make standard wafers, and the flavours are normally vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. This is going to be something like that. Nice, crumbly, delicate wafer with a purple sweet potato flavour. This is quite a large bag. This is 200 grams, and you get 4 single packs inside it. So what do you think about this one? Is this something you'd like to try? Of course. Just pop this one down for you. So it looks like there was just the last item on the sample plate, and that was the popcorn. Would you like to have a look at that? Of course. Okay. So this is Garretts Popcorn. Now we have sold snacks by Garretts before. We previously sold a strawberry flavoured popcorn that was quite popular, but this is their white cheddar popcorn. So Garretts Popcorn is now sold in stores. Are you familiar with the brand? Okay, so these are a classic popcorn store that you'll find in Chicago, Illinois. And the classic mix is a cheddar and caramel combination. Or is it just cheese and caramel? It's cheese and caramel, though I'm not sure of the cheese. But they also make a variety of other flavours. I believe they have a spiced cheese, s'mores, white cheddar. So the one that we currently have in stock is this delicious white cheddar flavour. So white cheddar snacks have a lovely flavour to them, but they can be quite strong. But Garrett makes sure that their white cheddar popcorn has that tried and true, really intense flavour without being too strong. They have their classic flavour of popcorn that pairs with it, and I think it just tastes so lovely. So, what did you end up thinking about this one? You liked it? Great. I'll read to you a little bit about what it says. A lot of people are quite excited that Garretts are now in stores around the country. It all started in Chicago in 1949 with a small kitchen delicious family recipes, and a woman with big dreams of running her own business. Today, we are still a proud, woman-owned business with a strong commitment to high-quality snacks and supporting our communities through our social impact programs. Garrett fans have come to know us as the true original gourmet popcorn. That's why we still make our Garretts Popcorn recipes in batches, handcrafted from scratch using real ingredients to create our uniquely delicious taste experience. I invite you to try our beloved Garretts Popcorn, now conveniently available for our fans to enjoy anytime, anywhere, from our kitchen to your table. Happy snacking. It's a very lovely message. So, this is not going to taste exactly like a nice, fresh batch of popcorn directly from a Garrett's store, but this is a fantastic stand-in. You like to take this one? Fantastic. So, another crisp item that I have to show you is, I believe it's Quillo, and this is a fried egg flavour potato chips with a fried egg flavour. So this is new to our store. This is from Spain. So I've not tried these, but you seem to like trying new flavours and exploring new brands. So I wanted to show you these. They have the most beautiful packaging, these pops of gold with the silver and black colour here. And I've never seen an item like this before. And I just wanted to suggest this to you if you're interested. Okay, nice sizable bag. It's about 130 grams. Something nice and new to try. You'll take this? Fantastic. Let me just pop this down. Alright, so is there anything else you'd like to have a look at? Of course. Alright. So I'm not sure if you've tried these before. We do stock these quite often in our shop. But this is MCvits fruit shortcake cookies. Have you tried these? Okay, so these are a lovely crumbly cookie. These are not as buttery as the Viennese cookie, but these are very, very lovely. Classic biscuit flavour, covered in crumbly sugar, and it has these lovely fruit pieces inside. These are really nice to be snacked on by themselves with a nice cup of tea. Now these have a lot of flavour and texture with them. They have a little bit of butteriness from the shortcake cookie, and they have a lovely fruity but delicate flavour from the fruit pieces. They have a lovely texture from both the fruit, the style of cookie, and the sugar on the top. Now let me just get the exact style of fruit for you. This uses an oatmeal flavour, which probably explains a little bit of the lovely texture. So this uses currants. Currants are really, really nice in a lot of different products, whether it be items like scones perhaps, or cookies. They're very, very nice to add a little bit of pop of tartness, sharpness, sweetness, flavour, texture, without being overpowering. They're very complementary to most sweet items. So you get quite a lot of cookies in this bag, so they should be quite nice to snack on. So will you be taking these? Fantastic. So you said you wanted to have a look at one more item? Of course. So I have this bar here, and this is Dairy Milk Cadbury's Turkish Delight flavoured chocolate bar. So, have you ever had Turkish Delight? Okay, so it has a gel-like, slightly perfumed, almost very sweet taste to it. There's really nothing like it, in my opinion, and it's a very, very delicious filling that goes wonderfully with milk chocolate. Now you can also eat Turkish Delight alone, but it accompanies milk chocolate so well. It takes the chocolate to a whole another level, and it just tastes so lovely. This is a nice little bar. This is 47 grams, and all it says is milk chocolate with Turkish Delight filling. So would you like to try this one? You'd like to give this a go? Fantastic. Alright, so that is all of the items. Would you like to have a look at any more items? Okay, so did you decide on the Chippy crisps? You'd like to try those? Fantastic. Alright, so I will bring all of your items to the front, and you can feel free to pay whenever you're ready. Alright, well, thank you so much for shopping at our store. I really hope you enjoy all of the items that you picked out today, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Goodbye.